We have a race running on the water right now. It is event number 13, the Women's Collegiate. This is the third of three, and a lane assignments: University of Washington in lane 1, Stanford in lane 2, Texas is in 3, Tennessee in 4, University of San Diego in 5, Tulsa is in 6, and University of California, Santa Barbara is in 7. Looks like Stanford may be on the early lead here. They are being challenged by the University of Tennessee. Close-up look at the Longhorns in our 4 with Coxon. They're in the standard boat alignment. This is Tennessee on the near side of your screen.
Starboard row, port back.
And Stanford on the far side. Looks like Tennessee may have moved into the number 1 spot, trailed by Stanford. There are the Cardinal ladies. University of Washington
down
in the background.
Release.
Here's on the early lead is Tennessee. As apparently we have lost contact with our start boat down there, so we'll try to pick it up from this end. In lane number 4, Tennessee appointing themselves very well. Along the shoreline, it is Washington. And then out in the center of the course, it appears Texas is in that 3rd spot, followed by Stanford, the early leader, fallen off. And then to the far outside would be University of San Diego and Tulsa, with University of California, Santa Barbara trailing on the far outside.
No early season form from Washington. Stanford University, similarly no early season form. University of Texas have beaten Kansas State, Central Florida, University of San Diego and Oklahoma. To their immediate outside, Tennessee have beaten Alabama, Notre Dame and Central Florida, but gone down to Virginia. University of San Diego have beaten Oklahoma, Kansas State and Southern Methodist, but lost to UCLA and Texas. And the University of Tulsa have beaten Central Oklahoma, Kansas State, and Kansas, but lost to Oklahoma. University of California, Santa Barbara on the far outside, bit of an unknown quantity as they were a late addition to this race in place of another crew.
Shoreline side, it is Washington, and they are being challenged on the far outside by Tennessee. And those two crews have opened up some distance between themselves and 3rd position of Texas and Stanford. Then to the outside of Tennessee, making a bit of a charge, University of San Diego. Might be a little bit too late to get on the run there, but they are certainly giving it a grand effort. And then Tulsa is on the far outside and trailing, and then far back is University of California, Santa Barbara.
Top 2 to go through to the grand final. Washington seemed to have a lock on it in lane 1, position in lane 1, and out in lane 4 it's the University of Tennessee that would appear to have a commanding lead on the other contenders. And in fact, between Tennessee and Washington, it's a bit difficult to say who's exactly in the lead at the moment. With 2 lanes of separation between them, it's very difficult to see until the angle unwinds as to who's got their bow ball in front.
This is Tennessee in the middle of our course along the shoreline. It is Washington and Tennessee making a game of it. Then there is a little distance back to University of San Diego, having closed some ground against Texas and Stanford.
So this is very tight. for the positions in the petite final, the two positions in the petite final. There's three crews in third, fourth, and fifth at the moment, duking it out for those two positions.
Tennessee on the lead and will be our apparent yet unofficial winner. And along the shoreline, it is Washington in that second spot. But here they come. On the shore is Stanford back in the hunt. Texas and Tennessee. It is Stanford, Texas, and Tennessee. On the far side, it looks like it might be Tennessee number 1, Texas 2, and Stanford 3. But it'll be too close to call as an exciting finish to that petite final and a possibility of getting into there. So the apparent winner was the University of Washington, followed by, check that, Tennessee, followed by the University of Washington.
And then very, very close